Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
We off?
30 seconds of carefree bliss.
Oof, like wind in your hair carefree.
Oh, like using Clorox Disinfecting All-Purpose Cleaner in the home carefree.
Yes!
Like dog slobbing on the coffee table and cleaning it with Clorox Carefree?
He's on a roll now.
Spit toothpaste on the faucet?
You got it. You got it.
Peanut butter on the light switch.
Oh, spritz, spritz.
Spritz, spritz. Clorox, man. Clean feels good.
Okay, we're back.
Use as directed.
Is Zoe's Daily 30 supplement possibly the most scientific way to support your gut? Well, we think so. And let's be honest, in midlife, we need to be thinking about our gut health.
With Daily 30, Zoe have created a whole food gut supplement featuring over 30 hand-picked plants high in fibre that easily fits in with your day. You can add it straight to the meals and snacks you love, no steps required. Handy when you are already juggling brain fog and a million other things.
Daily 30 isn't a synthetic green powder or probiotic. Nope, it's far better because it has whole ingredients and is packed with fibre and is good for gut health and digestion. And by the way, whenever we talk about what Daily 30 can do, UK laws require us to say that it's a natural source of calcium, which supports digestion, and copper, which supports daily energy.
Eating 30 plants a week is the more up-to-date advice than eating 5 fruit and veg a day. Diversity is king, and when you grind plants to powders, it destroys their food matrix. But Daily 30 is a whole food gut supplement.
Lastly, and in our opinion, most importantly, it actually tastes great, unlike most supplements. And we use it to top it off our lunches. We put it on salad, scrambled eggs, on a bowl of yogurt and berries.
And my favourite thing is to sprinkle it on poached eggs and avocado toast.
Basically, we're obsessed with it and we use it on everything that we can.
Ready to make Daily 30 your new healthy habit? Well, head over to zoe.com/daily30 to start this week.
All 40ish listeners will get 10% off, plus you'll get a free Zoe tin and magnetic scoop with your order.
Go to zoe.com/daily30 and use promo code 40ish10.
That's zoe.com/daily30 and use promo code 40ish10.
My husband is lovely, and I'm not sure that either of us is ready for this kind of 50 Shades of Grey in our life yet. Thank you.
This is why I'm boring, because I'm actively thinking about how to clean the new Ninja chopper. And I just want to what has happened to me?
She said to me, no one told me that after childbirth sometimes your vagina just goes...
Everybody, welcome to 40ish. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Laura Mishkon. This is the podcast that navigates the challenges and absurdities of 40-something life. Every episode, we discuss your problems, your issues, your rants that you have very kindly shared with us and divulge our own stories about midlife. The joys, the mess, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows.
And don't forget that we have a subscription on Apple Podcasts where if you just jump over to Apple and you will see it there and you can get everything ad-free, bonus episodes and early access.
So, Nicole Goodman.
Well, I can see that you've written here Coffee Garden.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Normally at this point, we talk about the most 40ish thing that's happened to us this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, I don't know what this is, and I'm sure you're going to tell us.
I will tell you,
But
yeah.
I reckon there's more 40ish things that have happened to you this week. I just know, by the way, by what you have been texting me over the weekend.
Well, this felt very, very deeply middle-aged. Saturday morning, Ollie made a cafetiere of coffee.
Yeah.
We drank the coffee, we finished it, and then... instead of washing it out, he was like, oh, do you want the coffee granules for the garden? I was like, yes, I do. Because he'd remembered from the week before that if you pour your coffee grounds into your plants, it's like it's very good for the soil and it keeps the slugs away. And I trotted off into the garden in a nightie, putting the coffee granules around my plants. And I thought, I'm here. I am peak midlife. Who does this shit apart from middle-aged people?
No, Middle-aged people don't do this shit.
What? I'm telling you, when I
I'm
was
middle-aged.
25...
There's many people that are middle-aged. I'm guarantee no one does this. Nobody.
But why wouldn't you do it? It's such a good fertiliser for your garden.
You don't do it, James. Don't.
Do you
stop
do it,
putting your
James?
hand
Do
up.
you?
He's just.
Oh my God.
Coffee granules.
Coffee, like one from the end of a cafetiere.
Coffee.
Yeah, finished coffee.
Yeah. I can imagine you out there with the Maxwell house.
No.
Like, why isn't it working?
No, I don't use like a jar of Nescafe. No, like the coffee granules, coffee.
Do you know what? Whenever you
Leftover
talk
coffee.
about gardening, I
Yeah.
literally, my brain just like turns off.
I know.
It just
I know it
switches
does.
off.
I know.
It's like, it just switches off.
But I was thinking, when I was 20, would
She's
I
still
ever
gonna
have done this? No.
talk about
But
it.
now I'm like, and I was so pleased with myself.
You're not going to talk about your puppy. You're not going to talk about like
That isn't a middle-aged thing.
your attachment.
It's not a middle-aged thing. It's not middle-aged.
I can make it middle-aged in about 3 seconds.
I have
Shall I?
a new puppy.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about her? Because I could talk about her for like 24 hours.
Firstly, she's absolutely beautiful.
She's a golden retriever.
We have a new puppy.
You and me have a new baby. I've given birth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her name is Bieber.
Yeah.
She's a golden retriever. Well, her name is actually B, after B. Arthur, because B. Arthur was one of the golden girls, and she is a golden girl because she's a golden retriever. So that's the joke.
And also B after Barker. Did you just say
Yeah,
that?
a B for Bart. Well, we always have bees. All the dogs in our family always
yeah.
bees. And she arrived on Friday, and I am obsessed with her.
Yeah, she is obsessed with her, and she's absolutely gorgeous, and she should be obsessed with her. We're all obsessed with her.
She's divine. She's a perfect angel.
So
sent from
Lauren and
heaven.
I were cracking a few jokes about, I messaged her the morning that she was going to get her, good luck with the birth. Just remember that having an epidural is not a failure. And
remember your breathing.
Yeah.
And then you were like, how are you getting on? And I
Yeah.
was like, well, the contractions are steady, but I'm coping really well.
yeah, but because to be honest, Lauren was behaving as if she was about to give birth the day before.
Yeah,
weren't you?
because I told you that I had to go on paternity leave.
Yeah.
And that you also had to go on paternity leave because we're in this together. And then you were like, but we have to make a show. So you can't just go on endless paternity leave. And I haven't. Look, here I am. 5 days post-birth.
I think we should pull up the text.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Oh,
From,
do you?
from yesterday.
Okay,
I think
right.
we should because
Because there's nothing as fun as being mean to your friend who's still grieving, yet dealing with a new puppy, yet,
and your son's going away. I mean, there is a lot.
there's a lot going on
There's
in
a
my
lot.
life. It's very
There is a lot
middle-aged.
going on.
Yeah, there is. Oh.
She writes, I'm high as a kite on the oxytocin.
I am.
I wrote, from the birth, question mark, as a joke. You wrote, I swear to you, my boobs have been hurting.
Honestly, I'm not joking.
I wrote, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wrote 3 times.
Yeah.
I then wrote, I'm stood here thinking of something to reply, but there are no words. None. There's either too many or none at all. Like, I just didn't know where to begin. Lauren writes, you do get massive oxytocin hits from stroking, cuddling any dog or cat. That's just science.
It is.
It's all I've done for 3 days. The boob thing is another level of some weird shit. I said, it's not a thing. The boob thing is not a thing. Just FYI. Obviously, she then went on ChatGPT and wrote, does cuddling your dog release oxytocin? I know that you've got oxytocin flooding through you. I
do.
get it. She's a beauty. She's adorable. She's got the best legs and paws I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's the face. It's the face. And then she looks at you with the little puppy eyes.
So
and
I'm not
you pick them
questioning
up.
the oxytocin. I'm
You're
not
not-
questioning the oxytocin. Right?
Yeah.
But what then Lauren did was copy and paste
Yeah.
the ChatGPT search.
It wasn't actually ChatGPT. It was actually just Google.
Okay.
I'm not cool
Does
enough for
cuddling
that.
your dog release oxytocin? So then she releases. So then she sends me a whole load of
Yeah.
science and stats and data, and I don't really care.
I can't use AI. I'm not cool enough yet.
At any rate, I then wrote searches in ChatGPT. Can getting a puppy make me lactate? By the way, I did actually put that in ChatGPT. The answer is no.
Sure.
The answer is, according to ChatGPT, which we all know is not always right.
Sometimes it hallucinates.
Some-
Like me, I think I might be hallucinating.
Right. You wrote, it's all part of my midlife crisis, but if there is a midlife breakdown, I'm here for it. I said,
If this is a midlife breakdown, no.
Then she wrote, I am not going to lactate.
No.
As if she had to point it out. I said, yes, I was aware of this. I'm just confirming that you are. Confirming I am what? Now a mad person? Aware you are not going to lactate. I then asked her, by the way, you're not breastfeeding her, are you? Because I'm feeling the need to check. She writes, I am not, with laughing emojis. She's just on goat's milk and ready break, which I can't produce. So I wrote, the answer was no. Not then telling me why you're not feeding her due to her diet restrictions. She said, I don't actually want to feed her. I don't have any nursing bras. At that point, I ended the conversation.
That is the truth. My nursing bras were dismissed a long time ago. So how could I even feed her?
So I did feel slightly concerned. People keep asking, how's Lauren getting on with the puppy? It's like,
she's mad. She lost her actual fucking mind.
She's great. She's really taken to her.
The children are a little bit jealous.
Are they?
Well, Zach watched me hand her over to Ollie yesterday evening, pass her over like a little bundle. And then Ollie calls her Bumblebee. She's in BC. He's like, hello, my little Bumblebee. And Zach's like, you two are just pathetic. I'm going to the gym. I can't stand you both.
It sounds like one of my kids.
But then he came home for the gym.
He loves her though. I saw him with her.
I know. But then he came home and he was like, where is she?
Yeah.
He's all over her.
That's hysterical. Okay, so what I was going to say is that your coffee garden...
Yeah. It's not a coffee garden. It's
whatever.
just using the grains.
Whatevs, because I'm going to shut down again. That was not nearly as much fun as the text exchange.
No, not as much fun, but I don't feel middle-aged. I feel very in the bloom of an oxytocin motherhood love boost. I've never felt less middle-aged this week. Although I am very tired from the middle of the night feeds.
She's not joking.
No, she's not feeding in the night.
We know she's
not.
not.
She's just waking up in the night.
We know she's not. We know. Everyone listening and me, we all know.
We all know.
What worries me is that you keep pointing these things out because it's not necessary.
It's just the best. I love her.
I know. And I'm so happy for you.
Thanks.
I love her too, by the way.
Great.
I'm mildly concerned. Well, I'm very happy for you.
I'm telling you, if this is a breakdown, this is great.
There's worse breakdowns.
Yeah, this is a great one.
There are worse breakdowns, for sure.
Yeah, this is better than a sports car. You just need some oxytocin. You just need some puppy love and you'll be fine.
When you said your boobs are hurting, are they still hurting?
No, it was just Saturday. It was just one day when I was so high on the love.
But I don't think that's probably why. I mean, maybe you were just feeling a bit hormonal.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I said to Zach's girlfriend, I was like, my boobs hurt. She was like, what? I was like, my boobs hurt when you have a baby and you're going to feed them. And I could see her face. She was like, I don't want to be rude to my boyfriend's mum, but also she's fucking mental. And she was just like, and then just wandered off. I thought, oh God, poor Nancy.
Wandered off and then said to Zach, I think you need to go and check on your mum.
I think your mum's lost the fucking... Before we dive into your dilemmas, a quick disclaimer. We're not doctors. We're not healthcare professionals. We're not vets. We're not lactating. This is just a fun space where we share our thoughts, which could be totally wrong. So if there's an issue that you seriously struggle with, please contact a qualified expert. Question 1. Are you ready for the first question of the day?
Yeah.
Dear 40-ish ladies, that's us. I never thought this day would come, but here we are. I was getting ready for a romantic weekend away with my husband, the first one in months. No kids, no distractions, just us and a hotel with a spa.
Lovely.
Gorgeous. And I decided to tidy up my downstairs so I didn't sprout out of my swimsuit.
Lovely.
Good. I honestly thought that it hadn't been that long since I last checked, but I was horrified when I discovered grey pubic hair. Not just one, but a small gathering of them. I just stood there looking at my vagina badger.
It's not a badger because it kind of just sprouted in one clean line.
She's saying a small gathering.
Oh.
Here is the dilemma. Do I embrace it and own it as a proud, silver fox bushed feminist who is aging with grace? Or do I fight it, live in denial, shave it, dye it, wage war against my own crotch to maintain the illusion of youth? My husband is lovely, but I am not sure that either of us is ready for this kind of 50 Shades of Grey in our life yet. Thank you.
It's funny actually because we're doing a show over at Self Care Club that's being released on Monday all about body hair.
Yeah.
So we've been talking a lot about body hair last week.
We were actually talking to these girls from New York who have a pubic hair oil to make them like silky soft.
Well, it's a body hair product company.
Yeah, but they're like, what's it called? What's the name of their product when it's
Fur,
like your
something fur.
No, not of the company, of your like main product, their star product.
Flagship product?
Yeah,
Not flagship.
whatever the word is. What's the word? What is the word for that? I don't know what the word is. The one they started with, the OG product, is the fur oil. And you can also put it in your beard if you're a man or a very unlucky or an unlucky woman.
Or a very menopausal woman.
But it's basic.
You never know. If Lauren cuddles her puppy anymore, she might start growing a beard.
I think I would reverse the menopause if I start cuddling her anymore. I actually do. I think I'm going to start producing eggs again. I think I'm going to turn 25. It's all going to happen. Imagine. Anyway, she could try that and she could just keep them grey and whatever other colour they are, but just so silky soft that he won't mind.
Listen, I personally don't think this is a dilemma.
What do you mean? It is a dilemma.
No, I know it's a dilemma, as in she's written into us, but I don't think this is a thing. Just like the whole body hair thing is just, for me, it's not a thing. It's not really a conversation. Like, you want to go grey. You want to shave it. You want to wax it. You want to laser it. You want to grow a big, fat, hairy bush and walk around proudly with it? Do that. I'm here for all of it. Just make it your own active choice. That's the only thing I would ask of you.
I think what she's saying is she's obviously a woman who enjoys a tidy crop.
Yep.
But she doesn't want
Don't we all enjoy a tidy crop?
Yes.
We do.
But she doesn't want it grey.
Well, I'm afraid she's either going to have to remove it, dye it, or suck it up.
I just keep thinking of that episode.
Who's going to dye it?
Well, Samantha in Sex and the City, didn't she?
Yeah,
She
but it
dyed
went
it like
orange.
Bozo the Clown and then showed Carrie in the toilet.
I remember.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't good.
it wasn't good.
But she was dating a much younger man. So I can understand the stress.
Her solution was that she shaved it all off and then said to Smith, I'm a very busy woman and
But
I
he
don't...
likes a bush. He liked a bush.
He said he likes a full bush, but she said, I know you enjoy a full bush, but I'm a very busy woman and I don't have time for you to be rummaging around down there.
Yeah.
So
Very good.
here
Like,
it
word
is.
for word. Like the script. You've got like in your back pocket.
That's actually my favourite episode.
Can't remember the word of the main OG
Flagship
product,
product.
but you can
Yeah.
remember a script from Sex and the City.
Because that is the episode 1. That's my favourite
Isn't
episode.
it where he eats the cookie? Something about, and
No.
then Steve and Miranda get back together.
That's the episode,
Something
yes.
else happens with Carrie. It's a big episode.
It's
the
my
end
favourite.
of season episode.
Charlotte has the miscarriage and then dresses up as Elizabeth Taylor and
yes.
goes to Brady's
And
first
isn't that when
birthday
he goes
party.
when he goes to Paris?
Who?
When Big goes to Paris without her. There's a big
Yeah,
storyline.
yeah,
It's an end of
yeah,
season. It
yeah.
doesn't matter.
It's the best episode. And then Miranda and Steve get back together in the cupboard when they're lighting the candle.
Who eats the cookie?
That's Miranda when she breaks up with the gorgeous doctor.
Oh my God, Blair Underwood.
Oh my God.
See, I
yeah,
can remember his
Underwood.
name.
L.A. Law.
How weird is brain fog?
Yeah.
How weird is
Yeah.
brain fog?
Yeah. But don't you remember the whole of L.A. Law like you watched it a few weeks ago when
Well,
actually it was 30 years ago?
I didn't watch Hello Law.
Well, Blair Underwood was in it.
I
It was
know.
his first show.
I know.
He was so handsome then and he's so handsome now.
He has aged
Very
so
well.
well.
Very well, like a fine wine.
Yeah, like John Hamm. I actually, the John Hamm thing,
Yeah.
is
It's problematic.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of women are finding that. I listened to a podcast the other day
Was
where
he on it?
he wasn't on it, but the two women on the podcast, one of them was saying to the other, like, you've got a John Hamm like problem.
I have got a John Hamm problem.
I think many women do.
What is it about him? Like, I can see that he is not. I can see he's not the best looking man in the whole wide world. I mean, he's a lovely looking man. I can see objectively there are better looking men around, but there is something about that man. He is just the sex appeal on that man.
He's very manly. He's very manly.
He's all man.
Yeah.
We've got to talk about it.
We're very sidetracked here. Listen, I don't know what to say to her. The only thing is, right, I'm going to assume her husband is a similar age. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. Maybe it's a Smith-Jarrett situation.
No, I think she would have mentioned if he wasn't.
But then he must also have pubes that are going grey unless he shaves it all off.
Different.
Why is it different?
Because it's all right for men to do that. It's not all right for women.
So
it's all right for men to age. It's not all right for women to age. Come on, Lauren. Where have you been? You must know this.
Aging balls are more attractive than aging nunny?
Balls aren't attractive at any age, quite rightly, when that's what your mother said.
My mother is clearly not into balls. As specified last week.
Is that a sentence you ever thought you'd say?
It isn't. I can't say I've ever discussed balls with her. Maybe when we were changing the kids' nappies when they were tiny. That's probably the only time we ever talked about it. She's not a fan, judging by what she said last week.
Anyway.
Anywho.
I think she should do what she wants to do with it. Ask herself, what is it that I want to do with my pubes? That's a very powerful question, may I say.
Wow. I think that they haven't been away for a while. They're going to the Lovely Hotel for the weekend.
Do me a favour.
He knows he's getting some. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what it looks like.
I mean,
he doesn't care. Do you know what I mean?
I think when you've been married for a very long time, or you've been together for a very, very long time, are you even noticing these things?
This is why I could never be bothered to go and spend like £500 on some lingerie set, because all he's like, it's coming off, so I don't care. I don't care. And I get that. I understand that.
It could stay on.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I just don't think I don't see where the dilemma is with this.
I think she's just having trouble kind of coming to terms with an aging nanny. Because no one wants that.
No one wants that. But
you know what my solution is for her? Just get a puppy. You won't care. You just won't care. Just rock the puppy, kiss the puppy, love the puppy. You won't care. You won't care if you've got pubes, don't have pubes. They could be grey, pink, green. Who cares?
Some people still want to get laid, though. Puppy or no puppy. Some people still want to have sex.
But she'll be very busy looking after the puppy, so she won't have to worry so
Can
much.
I just say something? You make yourself very busy looking after this puppy.
Oh, she has got a lot of needs.
She doesn't. You're creating them.
She needs 4 meals a day. And love.
You are creating a rod for your own back.
Listen, I had a very, very good dog for 16 years. I know how to raise dogs. I feel very confident in raising this dog. She could even be a guide dog or an Andrex puppy or an emotional support dog.
Could be an Andrex puppy because they have Labradors.
No, I think they're golden retriever puppies.
Labradors.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you asked ChatGPT?
I will if you want me to. I feel very confident in that answer. Yeah.
I think they're golden retriever puppies.
No, they're Labradors.
Google it.
They're very similar though.
They're very similar because she's not floofy yet.
As puppies, they're very similar.
Yeah, because she's not floofy yet. It's true. It's true.
Are all roads leading back to the same place?
Probably.
Sweet. Right, let's go to a break.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back and we'll talk a bit more about your puppy.
Oh, thanks. What else is going on? Because I don't really know, because I've just been at home on paternity leave.
I've had my daughter's 17th birthday.
How was that?
It was very nice. I have a 17-year-old. I have a 17-year-old.
Well done. Congratulations on 17 years of parenting.
17 whole years of parenting.
Yes.
How is she 17?
She feels 17.
She does feel 17.
Yeah.
She does. But also what I've learned is that she's got so much energy for everything.
Yeah.
Like she just wants to do everything and be everywhere and go everywhere.
And wear crop tops.
And she always wears a crop top.
Always.
Well, so does my 14-year-old. They're always wearing crop tops.
I miss those days. I wish I could just roll around in a crop top.
You can. You
I
can.
I could, but I wouldn't.
But you could.
Who's that fair on? No one needs to see that.
Who cares? Who cares? Get a puppy. You won't care. Who cares? Anyway, that's not my 40ish thing. My 40ish thing is I've noticed that since she's been 17, I am boring.
Oh.
I am boring.
Okay. Well, you asked for 17-year-old.
No, she doesn't think I'm boring. I think I'm boring.
I don't think you're boring.
And I don't know what it is where the link is between her turning 17 and me realising that I am boring, but it happened this weekend.
I think it's the crop tops.
What do you mean?
I just think there's something about just waking up on a Tuesday morning and putting on a crop top and it looking great.
It's actually Tuesday. And I went to the gym this morning and I was wearing a crop top. I'm telling you now, it doesn't stop me from being boring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would only wear a crop top in the gym, FYI.
Okay.
Would never wear one out of the gym. That's not true. Maybe on holiday. It doesn't matter. It's not about crop tops.
Okay.
It's about the fact that I am boring. When did this happen? When did this happen?
Maybe you were always boring.
No.
Maybe you were boring when you were 17.
I actually wasn't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I didn't know you then.
You don't find me boring. Don't even pretend that you do. You
I've
don't.
never found you boring.
Well, okay. Now's the time to speak up then.
I find you an endless source of fascination.
No, you don't.
I do.
Fascination.
Yeah.
You don't find me fascinating
I
at
do.
all. Why? What is fascinating about
I
me?
like it when you wear different outfits. I like it when packages come to your house. Who knows what will be in it? Some days it's like some voluminous pink neon skirt. Some days it's like some vitamins. Some days it's like, it could be anything. Some TikTok kitchen gadget thing that you found.
It's true.
There's
That
always
is
something
true.
fresh and new going on in your house. Some ninja chop thing up, make an ice cream.
I didn't get that. I saw that on TikTok. The
Ninja
chopper.
choppy.
I didn't get that.
Ninja.
Felt like it was a step too far. If that's come up on anybody else's TikTok feed, and if it hasn't, it will now. You are welcome.
It's come up on my
Very
my TikTok feed. The ninja choppy.
$29.99, I think it was on.
It's like, use a knife. Use
Yeah,
a
like,
knife.
and also you got to clean that shit. It's like a whole.
Ooh. Oh, don't break the studio.
It's like a whole. It's all right, James.
It's all right, James. It's okay. James was looking worried.
James, I've already annoyed James anyway. It's just like a whole chopper thing. Like you have to put the lid on, and then you got to clean the lid. Anyway, you see, this is why I'm boring. This is why I'm boring, because I'm actively thinking about how to clean the new Ninja chopper, and I just want to what has happened to me?
Listen, I'm getting joy from watering flowers. Just lean in. Lean in.
I don't want to lean in.
It's fun here.
I don't. It's not.
It is. It's fun in the boring space.
Fun in your whole
nice.
oxytocin world
I
with
am
your fucking
so
puppy
high.
that you're breastfeeding. That's great. Good for you.
You could come over and breastfeed her for a change. Then I could sleep through the night. How about that? You've never offered. It's been 4 nights.
James, you want to take this one or shall I? Because I don't know what to say anymore. Do we need to do an intervention?
She needs
James. James.
She needs a wet
Now
nurse.
he's quiet. Now he's quiet.
James doesn't know what to do with it. He doesn't want to join in discussions about wet nurses. It's not for him.
A wet nurse is still a thing.
No.
Oh, but breastfeeding puppies is. Anyway, I'm boring. Okay.
I don't think you're boring. It's fine if she thinks you're boring. She's
No,
supposed
she
to.
doesn't think I'm boring. I think I'm boring.
Why? Why do you think you're boring?
Because all I've done all weekend is move around my daughter so that she can have a lovely birthday, and
Yeah.
I've done nothing. And life is just a bit boring.
that's not even true. You went out to your friends for dinner and
Oh,
you
yeah,
made
I
another
did.
grazing table.
Yeah, but that was
And you went out for dinner last night. And last weekend you were like somewhere in Greenwich doing some cool young thing, somewhere not like somewhere in Greenwich.
I was in Greenwich.
There you go. So shut up. What are you on about? You're fine. You're wearing jazzy earrings today.
I am actually.
So life's fine. It's all good.
no, it's not good.
There'll be
I'm
another episode of John Hamm later today. What
comes
day
out
is
on
it?
Friday. I've already watched it.
Oh, okay. You could watch.
I can't live my life around a new episode of Friends and Neighbours waiting to see if John Hamm takes his top off. I can't do that. It's not okay.
But I love it when he takes his top off
So
with my
do
friends
I.
and
But
neighbours.
actually, he's not like all ripped or anything. He's
No.
like normal looking.
Dad bod.
Well, he's just slightly better than a dad bod.
I don't mind.
Well, I
it.
don't know what your dad's bod's like. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Is it just me, or does every week bring on a new and unexpected, humiliating body issue?
It's just you.
It's not.
I'm joking.
It's not.
I'm joking.
I am 44 and I cannot find shapewear or knickers that look nice and also keep my bits and pieces nicely tucked in.
Ah.
Bits and pieces. I'm not a gynecologist, so I have no medical reasoning behind this theory, but I swear when I was 18, I could wear anything without fear of flappage. And now I feel that I'm simply not contained in small knickers.
Okay.
Firstly, is this a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, does this mean I am obliged to wear a granny pad, but I am just too old for my normal knickers? Part of me feels like just caving in and buying a house coat and a tin of boiled sweets and watching returns of Lovejoy. Lovejoy.
I mean, there's definitely somewhere between a housecoat and Lovejoy and a thong. You know, there's a happy medium somewhere.
Can I just say, I know I said that I am boring.
Yeah.
And I do feel that is, that, you know, I'm hard resonating with that. But I am still in a thong. So life is not over just yet.
Wow. I am not. But then I never was, even when I was 17 in a crop top. No.
But you get a knicker line.
So? And?
Oh, no. No.
Who's
no.
the knicker police?
Me. I can't
knicker-
bear a knicker line.
But I spend 99% of my time in jeans. So there's no knicker line in a jean.
Let me see. Stand up. No, I need you to turn around.
See? Where's a knicker line? Right.
Well, I wear leggings a lot of the time. So you can't,
Yeah.
you cannot wear a full pant with leggings. You just can't. It looks awful.
But I've never enjoyed the feeling of a strip of material in between my bum cheeks. Because I feel every time I do anything, unless I am completely still, I can feel it. And I
No,
don't
you
like
can't
that.
feel it.
You can.
It's funny because I feel much more uncomfortable in a bigger knicker.
No. How?
I just do. I just
don't
do. I
like
feel
it.
like it cuts in all the wrong places. It always feels too tight. I can't bear it. I feel restricted. Can't bear it.
And I also don't like the feeling of like bare bottom cheeks just like sitting in your trousers.
What's wrong with your bare bottom cheeks?
I just don't like the feeling of them like being just there, like, you know, in the jeans or the leggings or under the dress or whatever it is. I like them in a pair of knickers. I like the bottom cheeks in the knickers.
Contained.
Contained.
Are we going to discuss
flappage?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can discuss flappage.
Do we have to?
Well, I think we do.
I don't want to.
I had a friend.
I don't want to.
I'll obviously keep her anonymous, but she said to me, no one told me that after childbirth, sometimes your vagina just goes. And I was like, oh. She's like, what happened to my labia? I was like, I don't know without seeing it. Couldn't tell you, but I have heard that. And also was in the vagina business for a long time. So yes, childbirth.
She said, is this a thing?
It is a thing, yeah. Childbirth plus age plus gravity. Things change. Sorry.
But what can you do about it? What can she do about it? Can
Absolutely
you
nothing
Can you change
whatsoever.
it? Like, can you fix it?
You could go and have a labiaplasty, but I think you have to be cuckoo to do that. Because really, no. For me, no. I would never.
Do most women's things drop?
Yeah.
Do they?
Not most, but some.
And there's nothing you can do if it does drop? Like, there's no amount of pelvic floor that can sort that shit out?
No, because that's just skin. And age and hormones. And
But does it make any difference if it's dropped or not?
No, only aesthetically.
Right, but not in it for any other reason.
It's not a vaginal prolapse. That's a different thing.
What's that?
That's when the insides are coming down a bit. That's not the same thing. That's a medical thing. This is not.
Would you know if you have a vagina?
You would feel it.
What would you feel?
You would feel like there was something in your vagina. You'd feel a kind of weight.
Does that
A
happen in-
heaviness.
Does that happen in perimenopause?
I think it does happen post-menopause. Yeah, it can happen. Not to everyone.
Why does it happen?
I don't know. I'm actually not a gynecologist. But it can happen, yeah.
I know you're not a gynecologist, but you are obsessed with vaginas.
I'm obsessed with them, but I
are
spend
obsessed.
a lot of time with them.
You are obsessed with, and now your puppy's got one.
I know!
I'm
I'm so
surprised you missed
excited.
that.
I have to say, I'm very excited that there's someone who doesn't have a willy in my house. It's absolutely amazing. And I do keep noticing, and I do keep saying, she's got no willy. She's got no willy. There's no willy. This is the first time.
Yeah, it's like me if I had a dog with a willy. I wouldn't know.
Well, you don't have to do anything with it.
Good. I mean,
Obviously.
I would find that really weird. A willy would be very weird to me.
It's not weird. Everything's a willy in my house.
Nothing's a willy in my house.
I know.
Nothing.
But this is like, wow.
Everything's either a nunny or a drama.
I feel like those two things are connected.
Right. Anyway, what are we saying to her? Yes, it's a thing. Okay,
Yeah, it
I
is
don't
a
know. I
thing.
think you're
Flappage.
You're much best placed to answer this.
Flappage is a thing, sorry. And I don't think you need to wear a house coat and start eating Werther's Originals. I think that's a bit extreme.
No, well, she was talking about Lovejoy.
Lovejoy. Where can you even watch Lovejoy anymore? On something like UK Gold? Where would you even get that Ian McShane Sunday night drama?
Very
in
good.
your life.
See how your
The things
mind
just
is
come back,
firing.
things
Blair
from-
Underwood.
Things from 30 years ago are still very vivid
Yeah,
in my
it's
mind.
weird, isn't it?
Things from yesterday,
No.
Got a text this morning saying you looking forward to catching up with you tomorrow night. Had absolutely no idea I was even going anywhere tomorrow night.
Where are you going?
Apparently to the pub.
The pub.
Apparently. But I'm on paternity leave, so how am I supposed to go and do that? Got to get a puppy sitter now.
Who are you going to the pub with?
My friend.
When do you ever go to a pub? Ever. I've never ever heard you say you go to a pub. Don't look at me
It's
like
a
that.
pub with food.
Right.
Does
So
that
go-
count?
Yeah, it's still a
Okay.
pub. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we just name the pub? Not
Yes.
name the pub. People might come and join
No,
you there. That'd be weird.
You would have been. It would have.
You've been to this pub many times.
Have I?
Yeah.
Have I been to a
Yeah.
pub many times? Have we answered this woman?
Wear slightly bigger knickers. No one wants their labia flapping around all day long. We've got stuff to do, and it's very distracting. So I
And
understand
I would
that.
imagine there's a bit of rubbing.
Chafing
Yeah.
could happen.
Yeah.
So maybe just wear a slightly bigger. I like a Brazilian bikini knicker. Do you know what I mean?
No.
High legged, but covers everything.
By the way, my thong covers everything.
It doesn't. It doesn't
It
cover your
does.
butt.
Well, what's wrong with my butt?
Nothing's wrong with it, but it isn't covered. It's fully exposed.
Yeah.
The full moon.
Yeah, I don't like anything on it.
You don't like anything
No,
on
because
it.
it cuts in the wrong place, and then it adds like rolls where there doesn't need to be rolls, and it's just wrong. It's just wrong. There's a lot of flesh on my butt.
See, I wasn't blessed. It's just a sort of, there isn't much going on there. So
Well, I mean, I spend my life in the gym working on my butt.
I
so-
know. I just don't. I've never, ever thought about mine. I don't care about it. I don't pay it any attention. It is of no relevance to my life. None. I don't think I've ever spent 10 seconds thinking about the shape of my bum. You know that whole thing when in the 80s or when we were younger, like, oh my God, does my bum look big in this? It's never a sentence that has entered my head.
It's because you don't have a big bum.
I don't, but also I just don't care about
No,
bums.
but you don't care about it because you don't have to care about it. It's like
Yes, I guess
it's
so.
like you
I
don't have
guess
to
so.
care about money if you have it. If you don't have it, you care very much about it.
But everyone loves a big bum nowadays.
Yeah.
It's a whole vibe.
Yeah.
I don't want one. Still don't want one.
No, I do. Not a big
Do
bum.
you?
No, a pert bum.
I don't care. I just don't care if it's pert, not pert.
Anyway, she's not asking about her bum. She's asking about flappage.
I can't help the flappage.
I
but
think-
don't have a labiaplasty consultation because that shit is. I find that very.
I think you. You know
misogynistic.
what? Along with
like, do you know what I mean?
along with everything else, it's just something we have to accept.
But it's fine because everyone has a unique. Everyone's is unique, and it's fine to look unique, and it's fine if they don't match, and it's fine if one bit's longer than the other, or one bit's this, or one bit's that. That is normal. Everyone.
One bit can be longer than the other.
Yes, everyone has a variation of normal, and they all look different, and they're all fine, however they look. Just let them be. And if you don't like the flappage, wear a slightly bigger knicker. Okay.
Drop the mic moment.
And also, if you don't like it, just get a puppy and you won't care. And it'll all be fine.
How long by the way.
Yeah.
Is your advice going to be get a puppy and you won't care?
I think
a few more weeks.
forever
Yeah.
until she starts teething, and then like I come in and all my arms and hands are ripped up,
Yeah.
and she starts destroying my house, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, that fucking puppy.
Yeah.
It's not going to take long because
She might not be that puppy.
She might not. But Barker did eat my house. Barker ate my
Firstly,
sofa.
they're a different breed and they're a different gender.
But I'm still slightly scarred from having my sofa eaten. My
Miley
remote
never
controls
ate anything.
eaten.
I know Miley's a very different dog.
Yeah. I feel like I'm being lulled into a slightly false sense of security where it's like, oh, do you love me because I'm so cute and beautiful? And then in a few weeks, like, I love you and also you're destroying my home. So,
You don't know. Don't manifest it.
I'm not going to manifest it.
Right, let's sign off.
Okay, I've got to rush home because, the next feed's due soon.
And her boobs are starting to swell again.
Boobs are very sore.
We'll be back on Tuesday with another episode of Unfiltered. Thanks for listening. Please keep your emails coming in. hello@40ish.co.uk and we'll be back on Tuesday.
Bye.